1. Sometimes life doesn't break you to destroy you, it breaks you to show you the strength you never knew lived inside you. Life has a way of testing us in moments we least expect. It pushes us, bends us, breaks us, and sometimes leaves us questioning our worth, our strength, and even our purpose. But the truth is, life does not break us to destroy us. Life breaks us to rebuild us. Every push you receive, every storm you survive, every fall you take carries within it a silent message. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. When life pushes you down, it is not to keep you there, it is to remind you that the ground is not your home. You were never meant to live low. You were created to rise, to stand tall, to expand beyond your limits, and to discover the strength you never believed existed inside you. I want you to imagine a moment in your life when you felt completely defeated, when everything you hoped for was slipping away, when people you trusted walked away, when circumstances stacked against you, when your heart was breaking and your soul felt tired. Think about that moment, feel it again, let it echo inside you, not to reopen your wounds, but to remind you how far you have come since then. You survived that moment, you grew past it. You are here today, breathing, standing, listening, learning, becoming. You may not feel strong every day, but your survival alone is evidence that you are stronger than the world has ever given you credit for. People often believe that strength is loud, confident, powerful, and unshakable. But true strength is quiet. It is silent tears that still fall but never stop you from moving. It is whispered prayers in dark rooms. It is choosing to rise even when every part of you is tired. It is waking up broken but still choosing to love, to try, to show up. That is strength, that is courage, and that is exactly what standing tall looks like. It is not flawless, it is not perfect, it is simply brave. You see, life will push you down in many ways. Sometimes it pushes you through heartbreak, sometimes through loss, sometimes through failure, and sometimes through the unexpected storms that arrive without warning. But every push carries a purpose. Every struggle carves a deeper space within you for wisdom, compassion, and resilience. Sometimes your struggles do not change your life, they change you. They transform the way you walk, speak, love, forgive, and understand the world. They give you a depth you did not have before. They create in you a softness that powerful people often lack. They teach you the art of standing tall, even when the world expects you to fall. There will be days when the journey feels overwhelming. Days when your dreams seem too far, your goals too heavy, your path too steep. Days when people doubt you, misunderstand you, or underestimate you. And days when you will question yourself more than anyone else ever could. But the most defining moments of your life will be the ones where you stand tall anyway. When you refuse to collapse, when you choose courage over comfort, when you tell yourself, maybe I don't have all the answers, maybe I don't know how long this will take, maybe I'm scared, but I will rise anyway. Standing tall does not mean pretending to be strong. It means embracing your vulnerabilities and knowing that your broken pieces do not make you weak. They make you real, they make you human, they make you someone who has felt pain deeply and still chooses kindness. Someone who has tasted failure but still believes in success. Someone who has been hurt but still believes in healing. Standing tall means looking at your scars and saying, "These are not signs of defeat. These are proof that I survived." We live in a world where people are quick to judge your fall but slow to celebrate your rise. They see your mistakes but not your lessons. They see your wounds but not your courage. They see your silence, but not the battles you're fighting inside your mind. Do not let their opinions define your worth. Do not let their doubts become your reality. Your journey is not meant to be understood by everyone. Your purpose was not designed for public approval. Your healing is not for spectators. You owe no one an explanation for the moments when you fell. You owe yourself gratitude for the moments you rose. Sometimes standing tall requires walking away from the things that are breaking you. Sometimes it requires letting go of people who no longer see your worth. Sometimes it requires forgiving yourself, something we all struggle with. We hold on to our mistakes as if they define who we are. We replay our failures over and over in our minds. But standing tall means giving yourself permission to begin again, to start fresh, to rewrite your story with the pen in your own hand. You are not defined by your past, you are prepared by it. You are not shaped by the things that broke you. You are shaped by the strength with which you rebuilt yourself. There will be people who try to hold you down because they fear your rise. There will be people who question your dreams because they cannot imagine them for themselves. There will be people who think you are not enough because they have never seen someone like you become more. But remember this, people will always misunderstand what they do not have the courage to attempt. So don't let anyone's fear define your potential. Don't let anyone's insecurity overshadow your destiny. Stand tall, because your rise might just be the inspiration someone else needs to rise too. When life pushes you down, it is easy to feel alone, but you are not alone. Every person you admire has had moments of darkness. Every successful life has been built through battles no one knows about. Every strong soul has cried in secret. Every confident smile hides a story of struggle. There is not a single human being who has reached greatness without falling first. And if they can rise, so can you. The world needs people who rise after falling. The world needs voices that speak through pain. The world needs hearts that heal through breaking. The world needs you, not the perfect version of you, not the strong version of you, not the fearless version of you, but the real you, the you who tries, the you who rises, the you who keeps standing tall no matter how heavy life becomes. There is a beautiful truth I want you to carry with you. Sometimes life pushes you down so you can discover that you have wings. Sometimes it closes doors so you can learn to build your own. Sometimes it takes away people so you can learn to rely on yourself. Sometimes it makes you fall so you can learn how high you were always meant to rise. So when life pushes you down, take a moment, breathe, cry if you need to, rest if you must, but do not stay down. Do not surrender your future to the difficulties of your present. Do not forget that inside you lives a fighter, a survivor, a warrior who has already survived storms that would have destroyed others. Stand tall not because life is easy, but because you were not born to give up. Stand tall because your story is not over. Stand tall because your dreams still matter. Stand tall because your purpose is bigger than your pain. Stand tall because your rise will prove to the world, and to yourself, that no push is powerful enough to keep a determined soul on the ground. Stand tall because someone somewhere is waiting to hear your story. Stand tall because life has more in store for you than what you have lost. Stand tall because you deserve a future filled with hope, love, success, and light. And when you rise, because you will rise, lift others with you. Remind them that falling is human but rising is divine. Remind them that broken people can still create beautiful lives. Remind them that no matter how dark the night is, the sun always returns. Remind them that standing tall is not just something you do for yourself. It's something you do for everyone who has forgotten their own strength. Life will push you down again and again, but every time you stand tall, you rewrite the meaning of resilience. Every time you rise, you redefine courage. Every time you choose hope, you become unstoppable. So stand tall. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that. Stand tall not because you have no wounds, but because you have learned how to wear your scars with pride. Stand tall because the world needs your light. Stand tall because you were born to rise.